Greetings, my lovies. Greetings. You guys, I have to tell you about my day so far. It's about 3 o'clock in the evening, right? So today is not even over with. Let me tell y'all how I heard God today and I obeyed and I was rewarded. Y'all, if you looking for the voice of God, it comes in thought form. It comes in an ideal. That's what the voice of God sound like. It's your voice, but it feel like something telling you. It don't feel like you're doing it. Like you actually feel like somebody is telling you to do something. That's what make people go out and just speak to you and say, well, God told me to tell you this, which they are really telling the truth. God did tell them to do it. Now, not everybody is real, but I'm talking about a real person that can hear, because it happened to me today, right? So just pay attention to this. Y'all got to pay attention to your feelings, your moods, when a shift change. You got to be vigilant. This is what it means to be vigilant. If the wind blow and you feel a breeze on your face, you should recognize that, because it may not be the wind. It could be an angel just rubbing you like this. I get them on my legs. I get them on my arm. Sometimes I feel something rub my hair. Sometimes I feel something rub my shoulder. So you got to get used to subtle things. Subtle things. They come out the blue, not thought about, right? Your mind is blank, it's idle. Then all of a sudden you get a thought, an idea. Baby, that's God all day long. But if that idea is telling you to do an action, right? Not just describing something to you, but it actually feels like you need to go do something, then you need to pay attention to the voice that's talking to you. So I'm sitting in the Social Security office today because I'm trying to get my place, and I needed an award letter showing that I do get my disability, even though them jokers been playing with my money. So while I'm sitting there, a voice comes to me and say, make 7 pieces of strips of paper. Put your YouTube channel on there. Explain who you are and tell them to come. To come. It's a word for them to come, right? I sat there. But it came in the idea. It was like, get 7 pieces of paper. Give it to everybody in here. Get them to come to your channel. It's some good stuff on your channel. It's something that'll really help them. See, this was the first thought form, right? Now, I was looking at the screen trying to see if my number was up there. While I'm looking at the screen, this conversation is going on inside of me. See, y'all got to pay attention so you can spot when you having inner conversation or inner dialogue and you ain't got nothing to do with it, right? So I'm trying to explain how you know when God is talking to you. So I'm looking at the screen trying to find my number, and this thought is just going through my mind. So I'm just sitting there, y'all, because I do have like a slight social anxiety. Like, I'm not just gonna walk up to you and be like, yo, unless God literally told me to do it, I will bypass you. I will walk past you. I deal with people on a personal level. Like they come to me or somebody send them to me. So I think today I was being taught how to evangelize, because I've never evangelized before. I never did this before, y'all. So I sat there and struggled, because that put me in front of people. That mean I gotta go up to these strange people in here, Lord. This just my mind saying it. Just probably someone, just me trying to make my YouTube channel grow, right? Because I can't get y'all jokers to hit the like button for nothing. The number, I could see y'all there, but out of such and such number of people, only about 3 or 4 people match the likes. And y'all, I need for you to match that like button, because it lets me know, one, you're doing a good job. 2, this resonated with me. 3, keep going. It encourages me. See, when I don't get no likes, no comment, no nothing, I don't know. I don't know if I'm reaching anyone. And it means a lot to me to know that I'm reaching somebody. I can't see you. I don't know you. I can't talk to y'all all at one time. You know what I'm saying? So just hit the like button. I'm not asking you for no dang on donations. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on here begging for money. I'm not on here trying to con you out of anything. I'm just asking you, can I use your finger? Like, can you just mash the like button? But only mash the button if it helped. I don't want no fake likes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at it like maybe nobody hit the like button because they don't like the material. But it ain't no way y'all can't like this material, because some of this stuff is new to y'all, right? And some of y'all been asking questions forever and ever and a day and going to church. But when you come on my page, you get a lifetime of information, because this stuff is really coming from source. So I felt source today in that goddamn Social Security office. So I wouldn't do it. I sat there listening while the thing's still saying, get some paper, write your YouTube channel on there, and pass it out to people. I didn't want to do that, y'all, so I sat there. Do you know I started going through stuff because I wouldn't get up, because I wouldn't pull out a pen, because I wouldn't look for paper, because I was being disobedient, I guess. Really, I was trying to be sure. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm just not finna be out here like that. You God really gotta put me in your face for me to be in your face. Other than that, you ain't gotta worry about me. Y'all, my hands start sweating. And you know my hands do sweat. Now I'm thinking this is like a something to let me know God dealing with me, right? So I ain't gonna pray that my hands start sweating no more, because it came in handy today. Just like pain, we gotta stop praying pain away and learn how to lift pain up and ask God for understanding of the pain. Because some pain is necessary and some pain isn't. Some pain just there to teach you something and just to tap you on the shoulder. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay. Y'all, my hands started sweating so bad they was dripping like I had them under the water. You hear me? My underarms got hot. When I tell you I was doing like this in there, like it was so hot up under my arms. My back got hot. Then it felt like I couldn't be still. Like, what is happening to me? Y'all, my hair started tingling. Like stuff was crawling through my hair. I'm sitting in this freaking office going through it. And the thing, instead of telling me, pull out the paper, make 7 strips of paper and pass them out to people. But I'm not doing it, y'all. All of a sudden my legs started moving. I started looked like I had Tourette's up in that mud. Y'all, it got on me so bad I kept feeling like something was saying, you gonna be in hot water if you don't do what you supposed to do. You gonna be in the fire if you don't do what this voice is telling you to do. I start getting afraid of myself. I start getting afraid of the things that was taking place in my body, because it was happening one by one. First in my hands, then under my arms, then my back, then my hair, then my legs. I was full blown going through something, like about to have an anxiety attack, panic attack. But it was feeling like if you don't do this, you in trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, oh my God. So I went in my purse, found the pen, found the receipt, y'all. And I split the receipt up in 7 pieces. I said, whatever this is, it's not finna take me out in this goddamn Social Security office. It's not that serious. I will give this to these people. Just make me stop going through what I'm going through. I didn't like it, right? So I wrote it down. Then I looked at everybody. It was 9 people in there. But the thing only, I'm calling it a thing, y'all, but I don't mean no disrespect, okay? But the voice said 7 pieces of paper. But then I look around the room, because I'm trying to check myself, y'all, because I ain't coming at y'all in my flesh on my own because I'm bored, because I want to be seen. No, I got to know that God has truly put me in front of you. That's why I only get on here when I get that feeling, that urge, but not because I don't be disobedient with this. So I didn't get the whatever was going on with my body. So I come on here and make the videos because I get that urge, a real bad urge, and then some days I don't have the urge. So I'm only on here when I have the urge to come on here. So it's not me just coming on here because I'm bored. And sitting in that office, I saw 9 people. So I said, I'm speaking inside myself, right? You don't rob God. You keep your business to yourself. I said, okay, 7 strips of paper is 9 people. Who these 7 strips of paper is meant for? This what I start questioning myself. And who would be the first person that I would give this to? Before I could turn around, the voice said, the man in the green shirt. Y'all, I looked around the room to see if anybody had on a green shirt. Lo and behold, it was a man sitting there with a green shirt. Y'all, I started getting nervous. I started getting so nervous because now I'm being convicted. I'm having a conversation. It said the man in the green shirt. It's a real man in a green shirt. So I kind of look back there, like I don't want the man to think I'm staring at him. And him and this guy is having a conversation. Y'all, they talking about celebrities. They talking about God, though. And how the devil just parading himself out here so boldly. You know what I'm saying? And people acting like this junk new. Y'all, how about this what my videos been about for the last few days, right? So that's a confirmation that I did that video, right? That's what he wanted to talk about, because they showed sitting up here having the conversation. And remember, in my videos, I was like, I don't know why y'all scared when did what y'all were trained for. Y'all just done got scared because they put a costume on. And the man was like, I don't care, did what I was made for. He was like, I'm ready. He said, I come from a praying family, y'all. When you having a conversation like this with somebody, when 2 or more are gathered in the midst, this is what this means. Do you know all kind of miracles are taking place? There was a mighty, powerful conversation they was having. They was talking about the power that they held. They was referencing the presence of God. They was talking about how you use the word and how you believe in God to fight all of this. That man was like, I ain't scared. The security guard, he was like, I ain't scared. And the other man was like, shoot. The guy was like, I'm my mama praying, my mama pray, my family know God, meaning he was trained for this. And the other guy was agreeing that this happened to him too, like he done had his discipline, like they were talking about extension cord whippings and everything, which is abusive. But y'all know back in the day, that's how they got down with them kids. So they was just talking about how the youth is out of control. You can't chastise them no more. They want to call the police on you. And the man said, I called the police on my mom one time when she whooped me with an extension cord. And the security guard said, man, I wish I would call the police on my mama. What? Ain't no coming back from that, right? So I'm sitting up here enjoying their conversation and listening to this conversation still going on inside myself about these strips of paper and this man with the green shirt. So I looked at the man. He was in the service, y'all, because he had on army tags. He had on a friendship necklace. You know how you get, like, you give your best friend a piece of necklace. He had on a Masonic symbol on his neck. He had on several layers of necklaces, right? All of them was special. And he had on an airborne hat, which let me know, yes, this is happening. This is the atmosphere, boo. This is happening in the invisible. Something is taking place. Yes, this is an airborne message. And y'all know I have that Purple Heart thing going on. So I'm looking at his whole attire. And I said, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I walk up to him and I tell him my name, and I tell him that I have a YouTube channel, and I told him that God said. Now I know why people say God said to do this, right? Because usually I don't believe people when they say that, but I got convicted today, so I'm going to ask God to forgive me for doubting people when they say God told me to tell you this, or God told me to say this, because my biggest desire is I want somebody to walk up to me and tell me what God said, because I've never had that experience. No one has ever walked up to me and said, God told me to give you this, or God told me to tell you this, or God said this. Nobody's ever done that to me. So I told God, let me see the people out here. Let me see the soldiers. Let me meet my real brothers and sisters. Let me meet the people like me, right? Oh, that prayer got answered. So, wow. I'm explaining myself to the man. I tell him that I'm a heart transplant recipient. I said, and through my experience dying and living and dying and coming back, dying and coming back, I remember some things. And I said, God spends a lot of time with me and we have deep conversation, and I feel like my channel is very resourceful. So if you having an issue, if you need encouragement, if you just want to think a little different, could you check my page out? And I said, God told me to give you the piece of paper first. I don't know why, but I know I'm supposed to give you this piece of paper first. And he smiled so big, y'all. He had the prettiest teeth. He said, you know why God told you to give me this? I said, why? He said, because I'm a heart transplant patient too. He said, 2010. I said, what? I'm 2010. He said, September, February. Y'all see that? Listening. Obey. Now, my anxiety, my thoughts of not wanting to get in front of people. You see how many negative thoughts was attacking me, and that one thought would not change. It kept saying, get them 7 pieces of paper. So y'all, as I'm going around, I see these 2 white men in the conversation. So I'm passing them out. I don't interrupt them because they keep on talking, right? So something said it ain't meant for them. But I didn't want them to feel left out, right? So I was passing the paper out. But before I gave away the last 2 pieces, I went over there to ask them. And I said the same thing, which I felt like they should have heard me because I was talking loud inside the Social Security office. And they turned me down. God said, if your word is not accepted, dust your feet off and move on. I understood that scripture, right? Or passage. I said, okay. So that's why it's 7 pieces of paper and not 9, because those aren't God's people. That's not who God want to talk to. And God already know they ain't them 2 people. They were 2 elderly white men. They wasn't gonna be interested in nothing I said. And so one of them said no, and the other one was like, I don't even know how to work no phone. The one of them just straight up said no. And the other one was like, I don't even know how to work no phone. So I was like, cool. But it was another Caucasian gentleman sitting next to them. And God said, give him one. So I gave him one. Then I looked around. I gave the other pieces out. So all 7 pieces went to 7 people, and the 2 that wasn't supposed to have it didn't. So it was 9 people in there, but only 7 people got it. So I had a nice conversation with the guy as he was talking to me, and we was talking about how good God is, and he was saying how when he had his heart fraction was 11%, y'all. Mine been at 10% twice this year. Remember, I almost died twice, and I just came out of rejection a couple months ago. He said he's never been through rejection. He's never had no problem with his heart. And I'm like, that is so, man, that's good, because y'all, I done been through 6 rejections. And he said, and I told him that I coded 6 times. He told me he coded 12. Y'all ain't seeing the glory with just listening to your fresh thoughts, your fresh ideas, paying attention to how your body is reacting to how you're thinking. So do thought create reality? Yes, the heck it do. Do thought affect your body? Yes, the heck it do. Because I was in that mud freaking out, and water was pouring from my body. I was perspiring like I don't know what, y'all. So, and when I was writing my stuff on the piece of paper, y'all, I was shaking so bad. I know the handwriting looked crazy, but it's legible enough for them to read it. And y'all, the papers were soaked up, and I wrote it in ink. So when I had to pass out the pieces of paper, I had to get on the pieces of paper with soaked hands. You could not miss the way my hands was wet. It was like they was up under a faucet. They were just that wet, and the pieces of paper were wet, and I was apologizing for the pieces of paper. I was telling them that I was nervous. I was going through something, but I had to do it because I felt like I was in pass out mode. I wasn't going to make it out of that place, or I was going to get in trouble if I wouldn't have did it. I said, so could you please go on there? And they was like, oh, it's okay. Nobody was like, y'all know what's out here in the atmosphere. They was like, So I know that somebody's finna be blessed. God wants to talk to somebody, and he's using me. He's actually using me to bless somebody. Somebody need a word. And y'all, I think this is how I'm going to have to get my word out, since I don't have a building. I don't have anywhere to take anyone. So as I passed out them little pieces of paper, I said I was going to make me some cute little cards and just pass out my cute little cards. But then I thought about it. I said I could just take little strips of paper, write my YouTube channel on there, and give it to people. Like that, I feel like it's more personal and it's more blessed, and they have something anointed in their hands, because my hands produce oil. My hands produce anointing oil. It pours from my hand, y'all. Sometimes it's slippery, sometimes it's sweaty, but my hands produce oil. So those pieces of paper, I gave it to them. The ink was wet on it and everything. They were just doing a little paper like that. Nobody mind. I seen people put it in their purse. I seen the other man put it in his wallet. And the security guard said, I'm finna pull you up right now. And he pulled me up, and he had some of my old videos on there where I was big and I had braids. He said, this you? I said, yeah. I said, every year I look like somebody else. So when you see me next year, I probably don't even look like this. When you under the anointing, you be fasting without knowing it, and your body be being blessed. Your body be going through things. Your body be getting worked on. Your body be getting healed. Your body be getting light, because what you are doing is stripping yourself of all of the negativity, all of the Caesar lessons, all of the world views. You're stripping yourself. You're stripping yourself down to your original self, which is invisible. And now with the new stuff you done got, the new way of thinking, the new experiences, right? You're picking up new body parts. You building a bear. You're building a body for you to step in, for you to walk in. So you make sure that new body is the full armor of God. You make sure that the garments are up under the full garments. And remember what your full armor of God is. Go to your book and read it. It's the breastplate of righteousness, the salvation, the helmet of salvation to protect you from mind control, because they after our mind. It's the sword of the spirit, the shield of faith, because people throw fiery darts at you, and this gospel of peace, your shoes, the whole outfit. You put that on when you in battle, right? And you put on the undergarments, because they under that armor they have on undergarments, and the undergarments is what's close to the skin. So you supposed to be double breasted, double protected, double, right? So the clothes that you're going to wear is faith. Remember, faith is the head of the family of righteousness. Righteousness is all of God's words, all of God's names, all of the words that God has chosen for himself. All of his words are pure. He referred to his words as virgins, right? In the Holy Spirit, you have the angel of righteousness. You have the spirit of the prophet that comes in. Like, you got a lot going on in here. You got a lot going on in here, right? So remember, I told y'all when the lady touched his hem, she pulled virtue from him, meaning she touched faith. She pulled faith back, and faith is a virtue. So these are your undergarments, like your panties, your bra, your long johns, whatever your little undergarments is. You're going to imagine them as God's words, because y'all looking for the 144 to be people, and the 144 is words. He's coming back with words riding on horses. Y'all gotta think in the spirit realm. This stuff sci-fi, right? Imagine words coming in. Imagine faith and truth riding on a horse. He's coming back with words written upon his thighs. He's coming back with blood-soaked clothing. So everybody that died in his name died for his sake. He's coming back with them. All the people being martyred unjustly just for loving him and spreading his good word like me, and getting knocked off for it, getting destroyed for it, because they're coming back with a vengeance, because these people cut off generations of goodness, generation of righteousness. These were righteous people. They're coming back to whoop ass. They coming back to battle. And y'all gonna see this happen in the sky. It could happen in your mind. I don't know. But go with me. If you read and you pay attention, it's all about words. God spoke. The world was created. And guess what, y'all? I had a thought today. Why do they say Satan is the real God? Satan is the first son, right? I had to think. I thought about the Kabbalah. I thought about everything I read. Why God won't destroy him? Why God let him reign so long? Why did God put so much into him? Well, when you read the Kabbalah, it breaks down these words, but they're like people. They put personality and character traits to the words, and they give these words names. So wisdom is called Sophia. Whenever you see Sophia in a freaking ancient tablet, it's wisdom. Old girl name is Sophia. So she went off. She thought without her counterparts, which we go off on the deep end. We go off alone. We don't always think properly. So you got to imagine her as a person that just had an idle thought. And when she had an idle thought, she didn't have love, she didn't have hope, she didn't have faith, she didn't have the light with her. All of the words that make up the light. So when she created, when she thought, because thought is like it put flesh to it when you think, right? They are the powers. So they can't think and don't nothing happen. They can't think and nothing's not created. So when she went off and she thought on her own, she created a serpent-like being. She was embarrassed by it because it didn't look like the rest of them. It didn't carry the light. So she hid it off on another realm. The only person who knew it was there was life. Life. But that thing was over there mating with stuff because it's still God. It's still a part of God. That's why the devil cannot be thrown away. He was abandoned. And he thought he was alone. He thought he was in the world by himself. I look at the Joker as just misunderstood. I don't fear him at all, y'all. He like a child having temper tantrums, or a child that got neglected and abandoned and got issues and hate everybody and everything. We know plenty of people like that. So to me, that's how I view him. So to me, he got a point to prove. To me, he wanna be. To me, he feel left out. To me, he seems like neglected, and he was. Why you think people neglect their kids today? Where did that mess come from? Okay, she was the first one to abandon something. If you go by the Kabbalah and you read the ancient books and you read some of the ancient texts, all they doing is putting different names to these words, but mainly the actions are the same, y'all. They just different generations add a different name. I don't know why, but that thing thought it was by itself, and it didn't look like love. It didn't look like hope. It didn't look like trust. It didn't look like the light. So it was created in the shadows. It was created in the dark, right? So this thing over here, it's still God. It still has the powers. It's still a power. It's still a power, y'all. So it was mating with everything. Just like God would mate with everything. Why you think God in the realm all by himself? He looked in the water, y'all, and bam, there go Jesus. He saw his reflection. Bam, there's your Messiah. Your Messiah is a reflection. Y'all ain't getting it. Y'all ain't getting it. His spirit hovered over the water. When it hovered over the water, he saw his reflection for the first time. It was like, that's the Big Bang. You know what I'm saying? And that became his baby. So if you looking for your mama, her name Water. Okay, that might have been too much for y'all. But that's where you come from. Who raised you? Who formed you? Water. What are you mainly? What's the biggest percentage of you? Water. Do you know the earth is formed around you? It's formed around your thinking. You inside of your own thoughts. Y'all, I'm deep, right? And I'm taking y'all deep too. Y'all gotta get off this surface stuff. So when you think about it, right? This thing was abandoned. It don't know no better. So it starts saying, I'm the only God, I'm the only God. I'm a jealous God, I'm this where that stuff came from. And I always felt like it was two energies in that Bible. They make it be two brothers in some of these. They call them Enki and Enlil. However you say that name. Man, they got a name for all this stuff. But if you take off the flesh, you don't get nothing but words, right? So this thing was created in the shadows. And it had got disruptive. And when it made that statement that I'm the only God, there's no other God before but me. You know, all that little, I'm a jealous God, all that little stuff. Y'all, our God don't have to prove himself to nobody. This is how you know the difference. Who he gonna say that to? Who our God gonna say that to? And he already know he the only one. But see, oh boy didn't know that he was a part of a whole. He was just a piece, right? He was an abandoned piece, a throwaway piece, a neglected piece. I get his rage. I get his anger. And wisdom. Wisdom, everything is in wisdom. Wisdom is the most beautifulest thing in the world. That's why he's the best, the beautifulest thing in the world. The beautifulest thing made, because his mother was wisdom. Okay. Why do you think the devil give you knowledge? Why y'all think all he do is, and to me, he tell the truth. I don't think the devil can lie. He tells the truth, but he manipulates you with it. They say, I don't know. It's true. It's true. But we'll call it a lie because it's a manipulation, so that you can call that a lie. But his job is to make you prove your divinity to yourself. He's a devil. He's supposed to kick up the junk, the drama. Some people was created for a certain reason. And if some of y'all knew what y'all was created for, you wouldn't even want to be created for that. And you acting it out in your life and you don't know why you act that way. Some of y'all was created just for that. But when you think back on it, this thing was abandoned, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I can't hate the devil. I just can't hate what I don't know. I can't hate what I don't understand. My hate gotta have an aim. My hate gotta have an angle. My hate gotta have a focus. Some stuff ain't worth my hate. Some stuff ain't worth my cuss words. Some stuff ain't worth me getting mad about. Some stuff ain't worth me even confronting. So the things that I'm not sure about, the things that I don't know, the things that I wasn't there when it went down, if I was, I don't have a recollection of it. I'm reading just like y'all, and then I'm going with my experiences and my encounters, and y'all, all of my experiences and encounters that are personal is going along with that Kabbalah. It's going along with the Apocrypha. It's going along with the Holy Bible. It's going along with the scriptures. So that thing that we call the devil, I don't consider that the devil, y'all. And y'all shouldn't consider that the devil either. Make the devil be the devil. Whatever is really being the devil, that's what you aim your hatred toward. But don't hate something because somebody told you supposed to hate. A lot of y'all hate the devil and don't even know why. Ain't never seen him, ain't never met him. Don't understand what he is, why he was created, how he was created. You just gonna hate him because everybody else do. If I were him, I'd be a nasty MO too. I'll be ugly too. I pray he get peace. I pray the devil come to his senses. I pray that the devil get reconciled. I understand why God put the task up to us, right? Because God can't be around that mess. So we was created for the mess. We was created to tame that mess. We was created to control that mess. We was created to convert that mess. We was created to correct what happened in the beginning. See, we are here to put light into the dark so they can go back to the light, so they can be joined to the light, y'all. That's our true job. You are to combat the evil that's going on inside of you. You're supposed to fight it with the fear of God. You're supposed to use your armor and those garments up under there. When people say stuff about you that's not true, it's hurtful out here. People gonna throw daggers at you. Your shield is to fight fiery darts, y'all. Somebody put it in a bowl and straight aim for you. They mean to hurt you. They want to hurt you. So don't be out here naked. Don't be out here without no protection. It's all going back to the word. So guess what? I see why they say he was the first, which when you think about it, he was, but he wasn't created whole, like, you know what I'm saying? He was missing some stuff. So to correct the problem, the word was created because the word was placed into man. And if you think about it, who created word? Thought, voice, speech, and sound. These are deities. They're not just words, y'all. If you read your Hermetics, It's going to explain it to you. If you read the Upanishads, Upanishads, which was written so long ago, it breaks down fire, wind, the thunder, the water, the dirt, sound, voice, speech. It tells you how they came about. It tells you that they talk one to another. Thunder and lightning be running around playing with each other, chasing each other, having a good time. That's why y'all hear all the they be laughing. But we think, oh my God, that sounds so scary. It's not what y'all think it is. Your words are a lie. So I heard the word today. I heard thought, speech, sound, and voice on the inside of me, and it said take 7 strips of paper. It instructed me. I was just looking to find my number up on the screen, y'all, see how long I had to wait. And I'm having this whole dialogue that I don't have nothing to do with. I'm telling y'all how you know the voice of God. Find it in my conversation. Find it in the details that I'm speaking. The lessons are always going to come from lip to ear. Not reading. The lessons come from lip to ear. Okay? You're going to have to be able to hear. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says. In faith, the word faith created your ears and gave you hearing. It's all about the words. So, the second coming, which I can say is the Messiah, which has been there from the beginning. Sound, speech, thought, voice. It's been there from the beginning, but it was created in another form, y'all. He put flesh to it. It created us from the dust, not the dirt. Like he didn't pick up mud. Y'all, we residue. He made us from the dust. Don't we say we stardust? It says we were made from the dust. We're not even the complete dirt. We would be up in the wind. The wind pick us up and create us. We're created by the wind. Y'all ain't hearing me. So I heard the wind whisper to me today. And it said, the man in the green shirt, give him the first piece. I look over there. It's a man in the green shirt. What do you do when you being convicted? Nobody that came in there with me. Nobody knows I'm going through this. This is all happening in my secret place. And I'm rewarded by meeting someone just like me. Got his heart transplant in the same year. He got his in September. And I got mine in February, so I'm older than him. Y'all ain't hearing the glory in these words in this conversation. See how I got blessed? I obeyed. I didn't want to walk out of there and leave that feeling. My love and what I got going on with God, I was not going to not do that. He wasn't asking me to disrespect myself. He wasn't asking me to be disgusting. He didn't ask me to pervert myself. He told me to send people to him. My videos aren't about me, y'all. It's about us. He's our Father. And these are our words, our voice, our sound, and our thoughts. So when I think about the Messiah, he was truly the Word. What creates word? Thought, sound, voice. Thought, sound, voice creates word and speech. I forgot that speech. The Upanishads speak about speech. They talk about speech. So all of that They got together and gave us what God is in knowledge form, but broke it down in word form. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. So I had God today. I had thought, speech, and sound. And they gave me word in the form of instruction. And I was rewarded by meeting someone just like me. I wanted to understand if people really do be telling the truth when they say God told them to do something. I told God I wanted to meet someone like me. Show me where they are out here. This is a big old world. How can I know your people? God's people are marked. I have a marked heart. He has a marked heart. And we all advancing for the kingdom of God. So did I not have a good day? See, I went to those apartments. They said I didn't bring what I needed. I didn't have it at home. Sometimes you lose things because you need to find something. You see that? It didn't hurt me to go to that Social Security office today to get my award letter to show them that I do have an income. They may be taking some of it, but I do have an income. Y'all, at first they would take it, the whole thing, right? But they sent me a letter saying they're going to give it back until they make another decision whether to give it to me. And then they had told me that for another time they was going to give me some of it and just take partial of it, because they weren't supposed to be taking the entire thing in the beginning. Y'all, I haven't had an income since October of 2022. When I tell you the struggle has been real, I have written a book. It's called Primordial Knowledge, Getting to Know Consciousness by Latasha Talley. I'm just waiting. I'm doing my videos, not to make money, but just to be in the kingdom. Because I got my riches, y'all. I'm okay with being like this because I ain't want it. You can't tell. You can't tell. I have not had income. Everybody been so loving to me, so helpful to me, helping me do this, giving me money to do that, helping me do this, helping me do it. Pays to be good to people. And I didn't realize how much I helped people. And now it's my turn. Everybody got a turn, y'all. And we got a problem. You givers who always got it all the time. God have to bring us down, because sometimes we need to learn how to receive, because he's in giving. He's in the giving mode, y'all. And look what he gave me today. There was so much glory. Y'all, I wanted to bust out crying. I wanted to shout. I wanted to hit cartwheels. That was glory. I had glory all over me. The man right there in my face. Confirmation right there in my face. And then knowing them 7 people got them 7 strips of paper. If they obey. If they obey, y'all, which video they're going to watch. Which word is going to do a work in them that God gave me to make on these videos. Y'all see, this ain't for nothing. You see how loving this is? And then I'm doing this with thanksgiving in my heart, joy in my spirit. This is not stressful to me. It's relaxing to me. This is my antidote. This is how I whoop the evil ass. This is how I fight. This is what I was made for. I'm like the security guard. Oh, I'm ready. This what I was built for. I don't know why they running around scared. Y'all, I've been saying it all week. Y'all just done got scared. Because they done stopped putting it in symbolism and they put on a costume. And they straight up telling y'all what they doing. What God say? Why y'all acting like this stuff strange? Why y'all acting like something happening to you? Ain't that happening to you? Do you know who you are? You're God. That's just like saying God being mind control, y'all. God being raped. God being programmed. God down there being used, y'all better get out that victim mode and claim your Godship and help fight, help balance this earth, help Mother Nature out. Why y'all think the stars are falling? Because we're doing a good job. Pedo Island, it's been discovered. The pedophiles are being discovered. The baby eaters are being discovered. People using people because they want to have their talent and use their talent because God gave it to them. And people like, no, they holding their talent for ransom. They pimping them out just to use their talent. They making them do evil things just to use their talent. Oh, they're being exposed. And the people who actually did it, y'all, just to use their talent. When you don't have to be rich to use your talent. See, them people wanted fame, they wanted fortune, they wanted money. I hope, oh God, I pray y'all repent fast because the word is not playing. The earth is not sitting where it used to sit. That's why the stars falling so fast. That's why the rapper videos, when they rap, say, oh, I got killed on such and such boulevard, on this expressway, with this kind of gun, and these people was there. How the hell they make a video about their own death and their own funeral and everything that went down? They dead, but they video explaining everything what gonna happen to them. The word is a lie. The earth ain't seeing what it used to. You're going to have to get your mind right or you are going to perish. The new earth is here. The new earth is happening. It ain't no new world order crowd. No, it's one mind, one voice. The same mind in Christ, the same mind in me. The same spirit in Christ, the same spirit in me. The same way Christ wanted to say the word, the same thing I do. Same thing in me. The much as Christ loved the Lord, so do I. Same thing. That's all it is, y'all. So I just had to tell y'all about my good old blessing today. I met another heart transplant recipient. Now, did God tell me to do that? Or did I do that on my own? You be the judge. Now, seek your life. Think about the subtle things, the feelings you get when you hear the subtle things. They just come by like, whew, whew. It whispers. Whew. It's not loud. Whew. It's not rude. It's not disgusting. It's going to be loving. It's going to be helpful. It's going to be great. It's going to be divine. It's going to be majestic. This is how you know when you're having encounters with the angel of righteousness. I always remember that man has two angels. Remember what the Apocrypha said in the Shepherd of Hermas. Go read the Shepherd of Hermas. It says that every man came with two angels, a righteous angel and a wicked angel. We always say we got a righteous angel on the right side of our shoulder and the devil on the left side. See, we knew this junk unconsciously. And we say the devil made me do it. But did he? Because you get to choose which one of them jokers you gonna serve. And you can't serve two masters. And today, I serve the righteous angel. And I was rewarded with faith. Y'all, they didn't do nothing but boost my faith on up some more. So guess what? I'm going to be on here talking to y'all some more about God. I'm going to be on here. And you know what? I'm finna make me some screws of paper. Now I like evangelizing. Look at them. Didn't know I can do it. And it ain't that hard at all. No, I ain't going to be bugging people. But I'm going to be passing it out. I'm going to have my messages on here. I ain't going to kill people on the street with it. I'm going to send them there. And if they really want God, then their body will see them actually making the movements into going to pick up the phone, going to the computer, going to YouTube, actually sitting there and listening. Y'all know that's a blessing. You're spending time with God. Don't think you ain't going to be rewarded. While you sitting there, your little body getting healed. While you sitting there, some little problem just going away. While you sitting there, you don't even know when you go back to the doctor, you ain't gonna need a certain medication no more. While you sitting there, that long lost love you been crying for gonna call you on the phone. You never know what's gonna happen when you come to my channel. And I'm so happy for these 7 people. And my prayer is that all 7 people come and get their blessing. Y'all better hit the like button. Start letting me know if I'm doing a good job, y'all. Let me know. That's how y'all doing me like that. Good job, girl. Good job. You know, you tell the pastor, oh, I love that. Oh, you did a good job today, pastor. I like that sermon. Oh, you was on my toes today, pastor. This how y'all can let me know that I'm not on here. Just let me know that I'm sharing what God is giving me and I'm not being selfish and I'm actually doing the work of the kingdom. And I'm being rewarded. Oh my God. So I'm rich spiritually. I explained that to y'all. Now I'm going to be rewarded openly. Where am I going, y'all? I am who I am. I am who I am. I will not say I am that. I am because that can be anything, boo. And God is not on the outside. He's on the inside. So I got to say I am who I am. Because I still got to touch myself. If I say I am that, I got to point out here. I am that. No, I am who I am. I am who I am. I am who I am. They took it out of the Bible, y'all, to confuse us and throw us off. I am who I am. I am whose I am. I am whom I am. I am me. I am the Spirit. I am the Creator. I am the Word. I am the voice. I am the truth. I am the way. I am the life. I am the light. I am the gate. I am the door. Y'all, I can keep going, and I gotta keep doing this. I am the storehouse. I am the milk for the babies. Remember? I love you guys. Hit the like button. I'm going to talk to y'all later because I'm full right now. And I need to shout. I need to jump up and down. I need to scream. I'm still in love with what happened to me today. I'm still seeing this man in my third eye. I'm loving on this man. I'm praying for this man. I'm sending this man so much love and blessings. And I'm blocking every demon in hell that try to get in his way and mess with his health. That man just don't know. I done protected the mess out of him. Because he blessed me today. He really did. And I hope I blessed y'all with this story. And I'll see y'all again soon. See ya. I love you.